Personalize and audience target digital experiences programmatically with the brand new audience targeting APIs. Today, we're going to show you how to create personalized experiences and content with APIs for everyone who is labeled a marathon runner inside of the RAD community. Let's start by creating a new audience called Marathon Runner. We start in Workbench, which is a REST client API. We want to make a post call to the audience personalization endpoint to create an audience for Experience Marathon Runner. I pass in to the request body all the information needed to create the audience. The formula type will be all criteria has to match, one criteria which is based on the custom field in the user object called running experience. When I execute the endpoint, the audience is created along with the audience ID. Using this audience API endpoint, you can perform all of the CRUD operations on an audience, including create, update, and delete. You can also retrieve and deploy an audience using MD API. I am showing you metadata XML of an existing audience in the RAD sports community. If we open the MD XML, you will see the same information pasted from the personalization endpoint, which includes the name, criteria, and formula filter. But you will also see that there are no targets associated to this audience. Let's change that. Let's assign this audience to a targeted page variation. On the home page, I have 3 different page variations. The third for marathon runners. Let's assign this page variation to our new audience, Experience Marathon Runners. I am currently logged in as Jessica, who is a marathon runner, but right now she is seeing the default homepage variation. Let's use the Personalization Target API to show her the new variation for marathon runners. In Workbench, we use the Target API to assign the newly created audience. The target value is the developer name, page variation for marathon runners, and the group name is the ID for the homepage route URL. When we execute, the audience target has been created. Jumping back onto the homepage, Jessica is seeing a completely different homepage, one that is specific to marathon runners. On top of being able to assign any UI elements into the community, like page variation, component, and branding to an audience, we can also target custom objects to an audience to create rich and hyper-personalized experiences. Here is an example of what targeting an object looks like. It is the same as targeting a page. The only difference is the target type, which points to the custom object API name. As you can see here, we are using the same audience ID that was newly created, but the target type in this case is beverage, and the target value is the record custom object.